Baruch haba, and welcome back to another video. This is not an Aleph and Tav treasure, and it's not a tittle, but can I show you a little secret? If you have your Bible handy, turn in it to Samuel, 2 Samuel, excuse me, chapter 3, and we're going to look at verse 6. This is verse 6 here. And our verse says, "Now it was so, while there was war between the house of Saul and the house of David." That's the part we're going to look at. As a lot of you already know, names in Hebrew are very significant. And we're going to look at the name Saul, and we're going to look at the name David. Here is our word for Saul. It's a shin, aleph, vav, and lamed. And the word for Saul is the same as Sheol. You can look all this stuff up that I'm telling you. A lot of people, why would you even look it up? You wouldn't know to really look it up. But Hebrew 7585 is Sheol in the Strongs, and 7586 is the word for Saul. Also, our name David here, Daled Vav Daled, is Strong's 1732, but 1730 is the word for beloved or beloved. So, as we know, David was a man after God's own heart, and Yahweh loved David. Saul, on the other hand, later on, it says that Yahweh was sorry that he had picked Saul. But our verse, while there was war between the house of Saul and the house of David, in all throughout the Bible, there are foreshadowings. And I submit to you that even today, the house of Saul, or the house of Sheol, is warring against the house of David. And we know that the Messiah came from the house of David. And if you have ever tried to reason with someone who is lawless, who does not do the commandments, that they are supposed to do the commandments, following Yeshua, they will always and every time quote from a man that we know in the New Testament as Saul of Tarsus. He has also changed his name to Paul, and we can see why he changed his name to Paul. But it is very important to follow or to be on the side of the house of David or the house of Yeshua. So, just showing you a little tidbit that is relevant to us today. And my final plea to everyone who sees this is follow Yeshua, the house of David. Alright, thanks for watching. All those who have eyes to see and ears to hear or see. Thanks.